Hello everyone, welcome to the discussion of the headlines of the day. We're discussing the Hindu edition dated March 29, 2022. I hope you guys are doing great. First of all, we'll discuss the headlines relevant to GS paper 1 followed by GS paper 2 and then GS paper 3. So if you take a look on page number 6, this is coming from the topic of history GS paper 1. The headline says that decision on Malabar rebellion martyrs deferred. Now you need to understand that what is the Malabar rebellion of the year 1921, causes and also the outcomes. Next, we start with the discussion of GS2 relevant headlines. Take a look on page number 1 from the topic of polity and governance. We find this headline that says that protest in Lok Sabha as bill envisages lifting biometrics of detainees. Now understand that what are the key provisions of the criminal procedure bill, of the year 2022, the objectives of the bill and the need of the bill and why it is being opposed and what lies ahead. Next, take a look on page number 6 from the topic of polity and governance. The headline says that Silver Line, Supreme Court refuses to stay land survey. Now, this is all about the Silver Line project, which has been in controversy since a long time. Now, understand and know about the recent observations of the Supreme Court for the Silver Line project. What was the need of the project and why it is in controversy, and also the way forward. Next, take a look on page number 6. Again, this is coming from the topic of governance and international institutions. The headline says that Kozhikode to vie for UNESCO City of Literature distinction. Vie means to compete, okay? Now, Kozhikode is to compete for the UNESCO City of Literature distinction. Now, understand that why Kozhikode was proposed by Kerala Institute of Local Administration, KILA, to be branded as a City of Literature with the help of UNESCO. Also, understand that what does this actually mean and know about the UNESCO's City of Literature program. Next, take a look on page number 8 from the topic of international groupings. The headline says that sub-regional grouping that must get back on course. Now, understand and know about the Bay of Bengal initiative for multi-sectoral technical and economic cooperation genesis of BIMSTEC, its members and also the objectives, and also what is the importance and potential of Bay of Bengal and how BIMSTEC can play a crucial role in the regional cooperation, the significance for India, associated challenges, and the way forward. Next, take a look on page number 9 from the topic of international bodies. The headline says that the JCPOA continues to be elusive. Understand about the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, that is JCPOA, the timeline, the background, the roadblocks, and also the restoration of the deal. Understand that how the sanctions imposed on Russia due to the Ukraine conflict would affect its role under the JCPOA and also its implications for India and what lies ahead. Next, take a look on page number 11 from the topic of polity and governance. The headline says that the Startup India Initiative. So the article talks about the Startup India Initiative. You need to understand that what are the salient features of the Startup India program, the objectives of this particular program, and what are the measures which have been implemented under it. Next, know about the achievements and findings of the recent study in this particular context. Next, please take a look on page number 12 from the topic of governance. You see this headline that says Kalyan Singh gets Padma Vibhushan posthumously. Now understand and know about the facts related to the Padma Vibhushan award. Next, take a look on page number 13 from the topic of polity and governance again. The headline says that housing scheme set to be completed soon, says Puri. Now know about the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, that is the housing scheme. Please know about the objectives of the scheme and also the achievements till date. Next, please take a look on page number 13 from the topic of polity and governance. The headline says that Lok Sabha not to include 2 tribes on Tripura scheduled tribe list. Now understand about the major highlights of Constitution, Scheduled Tribes Order Amendment Bill 2022 and also the significance of the bill. Next, take a look on page number 16 from the topic of international relations. The headline says that jewelry exports to UAE may touch $10 billion under CEPA. Now understand about CEPA, that is Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement. Know about India UAE CEPA and its implications for India's gem and jewelry sector. Now next we go ahead with the discussion of the headlines relevant to GS paper 3. From the topic of science and technology, you find this article on page number 2. The headline says that IIT Delhi startup makes fabric which kills 99.9% virus. Now understand what is Fabium and also the benefits of Fabium. Next, take a look on page number 10 from the topic of environment pollution and degradation. The headline is about the phenomena of coral bleaching. Now, you need to understand what are coral reefs, how important are coral reefs to marine ecosystem, what is coral bleaching and why does it matter, and please note about the current condition of the Great Barrier Reef. Next, take a look on page number 10 from GS paper 3. The headline says that detecting microplastics in human blood. Now, understand what are microplastics, what kind of microplastics were found in human blood in a recent study, and how was the study conducted, and what is the significance of the study, moreover, and does the presence of microplastics in blood have health impacts on human. Furthermore, please take a look on page number 10 from the topic of defense. This headline says that fleet car to revamp fuel logistics for Indian Air Force vehicles. Now, you need to know about the fleet car fuel on the move, initiatives, and its significance. Well, that's all for today's headlines of the day. You guys take care and keep smiling. Thank you so much.